Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Bonding Over Food. Today we're making a very popular Indian snack which is called samosa. We will be making the vegetarian version of samosa using potatoes. So without further ado, let's get into it. To start with, we need to make dough for the outer shell of samosa. We will need flour, salt, vegetable oil and carom seeds or ajwain for that. Put the flour in a bowl and add salt to it. Now add the carom seeds to the flour. Crush your carom seeds before putting it in the flour so that it releases its flavor. We will now put the vegetable oil and give it all a good mix until we get this consistency of the flour where you can hold it together in your hand. Oil is added in this flour so that we get crispy samosas in the end. Once that's done, we will add water in the flour and begin to make our dough. Keep adding little water at a time and keep mixing the dough. I'm using this fist technique to mix the dough properly, where you press the dough flat with your fist and keep kneading it. In the end, the dough should look something like this. It needs to be a tight dough and not very soft. Now cover the dough for about 15-20 minutes, and in the meantime, let's cook our potato filling for the samosas. For the potato filling, we need boiled potatoes, grated ginger, one small onion cut into small pieces, and some fresh coriander leaves. For the spices, we need salt, red chili powder, turmeric powder, cumin powder, Panch Phoran or Indian spice mix, and Chaat Masala. Chaat Masala is an Indian spice that adds a tinge of tanginess in the food. You can easily find this in your closest Indian store. I've also left a link for this in the description box. And now let's begin with making the potato filling. Put about 2 tablespoons of oil in the pan, and we will now add Panch Phoran to it, and we'll wait for it to splitter a little bit and until it changes its color. Please make sure that you put the flame to low before putting Panch Phoran so that it does not burn. Panch Phoran is an Indian spice mix which consists of 5 different spices in equal parts, and it adds a beautiful flavor to your food. Once it changes color, we will add our grated ginger in the pan and saute it a little bit. And now we'll put the onions. We will fully cook the onions until they look like this. We will now add our spices except the chaat masala at this time. Mix them well and now put the boiled potatoes in the pan. You do not need to cut the potatoes with a knife. You can directly squeeze the potatoes in the pan so that when we bite in the samosas, we get some big chunks and some small chunks of potato in our mouth. Now we will cook this for a little bit and add our chaat masala and coriander leaves to it. Give it a quick stir and our potato filling is done. Keep it aside so that it cools down a bit. And now let's start assembling the samosas. We will cut the dough in equal parts and then make a ball out of each part. Roll it as thin as you can. You will have to keep stretching your dough with the rolling pin a few times to get a big flat circle of dough. We will then cut the circle in half. We need to make a cone shape with this dough to be able to put the potato filling in it. Put some water on top only on one side. Now we will overlap the 2 corners and seal it by pressing both the corners with our fingers. After you seal your dough, you will get a cone-like structure. We will now put our potato filling in this cone and make sure you do not fill the potatoes till the top and leave some space for sealing our samosas. Now we will seal both the ends of the top together and keep it aside for frying later. We will now make all the samosas following these steps. I made 6 samosas with this measurement. If you would like to make more, then you can double the measurements that are provided. Heat up your oil in a pan, and once it's hot, we will start adding our samosas in the oil. We will now reduce the heat to medium and will keep turning the samosas. After about 3-4 minutes of turning your samosas, they will be all done. Take out your samosas on a kitchen towel so that the excess oil drains off. And you can now eat these lovely samosas with coriander and mint and also tamarind chutney. You can also make samosa chaat by using the same samosas. Take a bowl and break a couple of samosas in it. Now add some chickpea curry on top and then add some yogurt, coriander and mint and tamarind chutney and top it off with either chaat masala or a mixture of black salt and roasted cumin powder, which is what I'm using here. And here we are. Our amazing street style samosa chaat is ready. Please let me know in the comments if you would like me to share the chickpea or the chutneys recipe, and I will share it with you all. Enjoy this hearty snack with your friends and family. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel Bonding Over Food and hit that bell icon to be updated for my new videos. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.